Hi, I'm Andee Sellman from Sherpa. I'm a business owner just like you, and we provide services to small business owners. You can find us at www.onesherpa.com. And today we're here in the wonderful Kalorama Memorial Reserve. And we came here because you can see out here, it's a soccer field, and there is a goal. And all of us have these goals that we want to achieve. And the question we're dealing with today is one that hundreds, thousands, millions of small business owners would love the answer to, and it is this: where's the money gone? And of course that's a great question. It's such a great question, I wrote a book on it, and you can find that on our website. But I want to just take this morning out here in nature to draw on the whiteboard and show you grammatically where the money goes in your business. So to do that, I'm going to use the product that we always use called the financial fence. And it's just a picture of what goes on in your business. And of course, we always start with our opening post, don't we? Because we need to know where we are. And then we have our closing post, because that's where we want to be. We want to get to. We're here, we want to get to there. And then of course we've got two rails on our fence, and they tell us how we're going to get there. Now, let me talk to you first about the top rail. The top rail is about profit. Now, all of us would like to make a profit, wouldn't we? And so it's fairly simple to work out whether you made a profit or not. All you do is you take your sales and you take off your expenses, and you've got your profit. Simple, eh? But where's the money gone? Where's the cash? Well, the cash is always on the bottom rail. All of us would like to have better cash flow. All of us would like to have a little bit more money in our pocket. Well, what happens on the financial fence is we bring the profit down here. And the first box on our way to cash flow is something we call movement in working capital. Movement in working capital. Now, you might not know what working capital is, but let me give you an example of it. Inventory, the products that you've bought to sell but haven't sold yet, that's called inventory. That's a movement in working capital. But by far the biggest place where money hides in your business is when customers don't pay you. You've sold to them, but they haven't paid you yet. And so you create what we call accounts receivable, and they turn up in here. And when something turns up as a movement, it's deducted from your profit so that you don't get any cash flow. So you could make a beautiful profit for the year. Let's say you made $100 of profit, and we'll go, gee whiz, we should have $100 in the bank. But we had a movement of 150 in our working capital, which means we had negative 50 in our bank. And while we're out in the reserve, of course, cars go by, dogs are barking. I guess it's just part of being out in nature. So let's just carry on, because I was getting to a really important point there. And that was that we were going to end up with negative 50. And there goes another car. There's hundreds of cars in here today. So if you made a profit of 100 and you had a movement in working capital of negative 150, you wouldn't have any money in the bank at all. So this is where the money's gone. The money always ends up in working capital. You're focused on getting more and more sales, but if the net result of that is just a rise in working capital, you'll have no money. Because money burns a hole in our pockets, doesn't it? And all of us like to spend it. You have to make investments in your business. Because if you don't invest in your business, then it isn't going to grow. So some of the money is consciously invested. Where's your money gone? Some of it's consciously gone into buying equipment, buying plant, but the unconscious stuff is the working capital. So I challenge you today to go away and have a look how your working capital's moved. That's probably where your money's gone. And I want to welcome you to come back to our site. It's www.onesherpa.com, because we're a community of business owners just like you. Why don't you sign up for free membership and just see what journeying with One Sherpa is all about? Or sign up for the tour, because the tour just is going on and on and on, and you can just click on there and have the tour sent to you. So I hope to see you again soon. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of teaching today, and we'll see you online soon.